It is Friday, and what a week it has been in Canada as we continue to rally together as a nation to pray for the Humboldt Broncos and their families. Of course, funerals began yesterday for the victims, and they'll be continuing next week.
You know, it's been so much tragedy, but I've never been more proud to be a Canadian. Our country is coming together, and the GoFundMe campaign, Cheryl, hitting record numbers, surpassing $10 million. It's amazing. Canadians putting their hockey sticks on their front porches. I mean, what an incredible show of support. And then there was the wearing of the jerseys in workplaces, on buses, all over the place, where we saw people wearing, their favorite hockey jerseys, a lot of Humboldt Bronco jerseys as well. This is in Westminster, British Columbia. My sister's up on the 7th row there. I can see her, actually. And this is the Justice Institute in Westminster, British Columbia. Again, you see a lot of Vancouver Canuck jerseys out there. But people, again, the show of support for the people that are, going through such difficulty right now.
And speaking of sisters, my sister's workplace.
Really?
Yeah, I have a picture.
There.
They all wore their jerseys to work. I can't see where she is from here. But she's in that picture. It's her workplace. And you know what they did? Everyone wore their jerseys, but they also said anybody that day who gave to the Humboldt Broncos, the corporation would match it. They raised $1,000. And you know what we see is just everybody doing whatever they can to make a difference.
And yesterday here at Crossroads on Thursdays, we have our chapel, and we devoted yesterday to praying for the situation in Humboldt. It was very somber, but very powerful as well.
Yeah, what I loved was we prayed for everyone. Yeah. So, the driver of the truck, we prayed for the victims' families. We prayed for the first responders. So there's a lot of different people who've been impacted. It was just a really beautiful time. I know you've been doing what you can. Great comfort for us. Today we hope to bring you hope and comfort. We have an interview with Juno Award-winning singer-songwriter Brian Dirksen. And Greg, you sat down with him at Edmonton in Breakforth 1, and he is one of your favorite songwriters, I hear.
Yes, he is, yeah. And, back in the late 80s, when the vineyard music for us, really came on the scene, Brian Dirksen, Langley Vineyard. And I remember hearing that music for the first time and crying because it was so impacting. There was that intimacy, and it's affected church worship all over the world.
Yeah, I love vineyard worship as well. Well, today we're going to hear from the producer of the Bible miniseries, Roma Downey. She challenges us to be ready and available to be used by God. I've so enjoyed her segments. But first, we're going to go to Edmonton, Alberta.